Hi everyone, welcome back to the London Premier League show. Thought it's time for another episode. Didn't do one last week, so we did one the week before, and obviously we've had a lot of football since. We'll start off with Jefferson. Firstly, your thoughts on the Carabao Cup because we haven't had your thoughts on that. And then obviously the game at Anfield. You can go whichever order you want. Just talk about United.
Yeah, it's been a long way since our last cup. I think it was 6 years, 7 years. So it's been a long
Seven
way.
years, bro.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So going into that final, I was a bit nervous because I would say these players, I can't lie, I don't trust them. I don't trust them over the past 3, 4 years. They've been letting me down a bit. So going into that final, I wouldn't say I was confident in terms of like Newcastle were in bad form. Like we were in good form. We just come off beating Barcelona. So in that way, I was a bit confident, but I wasn't confident in terms of actually trusting the players that I have in my team because of what I've seen in the past. But yeah, it was a very good win. But we all saw what happened the next week. So it's a bit of a damper. Like, yeah, what can I say?
I've got
Uh,
a, I've got a question. What
Yeah,
happened? What happened the week after?
everyone
Anyone?
saw everyone saw what happened.
wait, is that your worst day as a United fan? It must be.
Wow. Yes, definitely my worst day as a United fan because it's the way we approached the game. The first 40 minutes, I thought we were in the game. Like we looked like that was the best I've seen us play at Anfield for a while. But then we got that gap ball goal came just before halftime. I think that kind of like um settled like changed the halftime talk. So then as soon as they come out at halftime, they literally scored straight away, and that changed the whole game plan. So as soon as they scored, the team just collapsed. You can tell they just dropped as soon as they went 2-0. Yeah, it was over. You see their heads drop.
I've got a question as well. This guy, Ten Hag. Obviously, I saw his pre-match, and he was saying like about Anfield. Like he said, it's still the same pitch. There's still going to be air in the ball. What do you think of that? Do you think he was maybe a bit overconfident going there because he's basically just like dismissed like the Anfield
Yeah,
factor?
I think it's a bit naive because I think he fell into the media's trap by the way they were kind of baiting him into those answers.
Hmm.
So when he was talking about Anfield, he could have just like maybe said to the media, "Oh yeah, it's a very hard place to go. You've seen what they've done to teams." But the way he was talking, it was like it's from any other pitch, and we literally went there and yeah, 7-0. So I think he definitely learned his lesson from that. So it's a thing where yeah, Ten Hag got to learn from that.
I
All
can't
right.
lie. The
Well,
best
Abid,
thing
go on.
for
Your
me,
thoughts on the game? I'll introduce
the
the
best.
viewers. Hold on. Abid, Liverpool fan. So yeah, go on, take it away.
The best thing I heard was, oh, Rashford has scored here for 6 games or something. Today is the day he scores at Anfield. Bro spent the entire game in my backline pocket.
But do you think
Bro,
were you expecting to see Rashford up against Trent? Because I was surprised to see him up front. I thought he was going to play left.
I thought he was going to play as a left winger and a striker, like switch over every other minute. Like when I switch over all the time.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I
was
thought he'd be doing.
I was a bit disappointed with Ten Hag putting Rashford up top because we've seen what he's done to Trent in the past. So I think him putting him up top against two big centre backs that are quick as well,
Hmm.
it was kind of going to cancel each other out because you're not going to outpace Van Dijk and Konate and you're not going to outstrength them.
Bro,
So it was kind of strange him putting him on the up top. You should have just put him on the left. And you've seen what wingers have done to Trent this season, and Rashford's form this season is like the best in the world. So it's a thing where I'm not sure why he put him on up top instead of the.
you see, me personally, right? All I'm saying is Konate is double the centre back Lisandro Martinez did. It isn't close. And Trent, right? Trent slander is ridiculous. Saying he can't defend is an utter myth. He can defend. The difference is he chooses not to defend because he clearly doesn't enjoy it at all.
Yeah, lazy. He's lazy. He's very
He's
lazy.
lazy. That is his problem. Otherwise, when he tries, you see him. He Champions League final against Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo didn't have a sniff of the ball.
2018,
And,
innit?
but
Exactly. So if you're telling me he can't defend, that's a myth. It's a pure myth. He decided
cool,
not to defend.
cool. But at the Man United game, you know, Trent would want to attack a lot. So he's going to be very high. And you know, Rashford is very good against a high line. So it's a thing where, he would have, like, that would have been his bread and butter. So Ten Hag playing him up top was a bit strange. But, hindsight is very good, isn't it? So,
Yeah, no. I was stunned as well. I was even thinking like draw, maybe United could win. I would never predicted that game. But yeah, we'll move on. Well, similar topic. Are Liverpool now favourites for top four? Abid, Liverpool fan, you can start.
One second. Ask him first.
All right, go on, Jeff. Do you think Liverpool, like, after that? Do you think they're favourites for top four now? As in fourth place,
I feel like we've kind of kick-started their season. That's the thing that's pissed me off. Like, before that game, I would have said no, but now I think they're definitely going to get, especially after that win. And the way Newcastle have been playing recently, I think they've drawn like the last 6 or 7 games. Well, they haven't won a lot in the last 10.
Yeah.
And Newcastle don't have a big squad. So I think, as bad as it sounds, I think Liverpool will get top 4. So it will be no order: City, Arsenal, United, Liverpool, I'd say.
No, yeah, I agree. Even Spurs, I think Spurs are currently 4th as well, but
yeah.
Spurs, look, they just got back to the Champions League. Spurs are Spurs, innit? Like, their season's over pretty much now. I think Conte's out of it. I think he wants to get sacked. I think he's just sabotaging it now. He's ready to go back to Italy. So yeah, I think Spurs, they're inconsistent. Newcastle, as you said, they're not losing many games, Newcastle, but they draw way too many. They can't score. Saw that in the final. Once United scored, I was game over. I was like, I might as well leave now. And then when it went 2-0, I just watched the game, but I knew it was over. I was wasting my time.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even watch it. I was in bed, asleep. What was that for?
Yeah, it was done.
Bro, that is garbage football. But garbage football.
What'd you say?
Garbage football.
It's garbage football.
This guy, he's trolling United now.
Come on,
bro. Do you think Liverpool will get top 4 though?
Top 4 is in our hand. It's in our own hand.
Yeah, especially with your players as well. You got players coming back in it.
We've got Luis Diaz coming back, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
Liverpool. But the problem is, in current form, as much as I love Diaz, he doesn't start in the front 3.
Oh, yeah, Nunes has to work his way back in.
Nunes is a starter regardless, because we are not the same team with him on the bench.
Imagine Mane, Salah, Nunes. Imagine. I think that could have been scary, you know.
I think Mane's losing it slowly himself, but no one talks about it because he's playing in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, I think I've seen something. Is Mane not got? I think he's got like 11 or 12 goals in like 25 games or something like that.
I think he was on
the. That's a good stat, yeah, but Cody Gakpo is quite literally. I'm not gonna say he's a regen yet of Roberto Firmino, but he's getting there.
He's finishing his
after just that game. You think,
bro? Keep in mind, right? That is the most informed team in the world, and he put up a man of the performance. If it wasn't the thing, Salah, Gakpo man of the match, arguably.
I think that's probably the best game I've seen him play, like in terms of his career. But Firmino, he's done a lot for this club as well, though.
What you got?
I love Firmino, but Gakpo is going to be playing that next role as a thing.
You know what I think? I think Firmino, like, maybe I'm wrong here, but you know, Gakpo, I feel like he's more not a runner, but like running off the ball, and like Firmino's more the back to goal sort of player, hold up play.
But then, I agree with you, but in the United game, he dropped deep so much, picked up the ball,
true, he did.
Drove it forward.
Yeah, that's where he's probably more mobile than Firmino, innit? Where Firmino's more of a link-up player. Firmino's more of a link-up player. Gakpo can get the ball, turn, and like run at pace, dribble at players and stuff.
You know the pass that broke things' legs, Martinez's legs, had him all over the floor.
That was Salah dribbling in and out.
Yeah, but the person that played that pass right was Gakpo.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I remember it.
Oh, so B-Raw was just so head loss, man, at that time. So
I don't blame you. I would as well. Being the smaller team, it is all right.
Sorry?
I said being the smaller team, it's all right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, smaller team, yeah.
That's
what Qatar said.
Big teams don't hold
That's what Qatar said, innit?
Yeah, but do you know why Qatar wants you guys over Liverpool? Because
Go on.
you're based in a more thing
Yeah.
city.
Club.
Huh?
Or the bigger club, marketing-wise.
Yeah, that is why. But as a football club, you're not. As a brand, as an all-round
United
brand, you're
undefeated, yeah.
bigger than us. Yeah.
I mean,
As
let's
a
be
brand,
real.
you're bigger than us.
Biggest club in England.
Is
8 out of 10 will say Man United.
not 8 out
Are
of
they
10.
a Liverpool fan?
No, even then, I'm saying it's 7 out of 6 people.
Come on.
But would you say? But would you say? So, but would we say Liverpool the most successful because they won the most
Yeah.
trophies by like
Yeah.
number? I think they've won like 2, 3 more than United. But
Yeah. The default, yeah.
with the fan base, yeah, like United, the fan base, the
No,
global
that's
reach.
what I'm saying. As a
Yeah.
football club, we are more successful. As
Yeah,
a
yeah, more
brand,
successful.
United are more successful.
Yeah, United. United as a brand as well. They're
1
massive.
minute.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys got trophies like
I've got
Hey.
one question for you. What is Man United's most iconic number again?
I knew he was gonna ask this. I knew it.
Huh?
I 100% knew this one. I was waiting
you
for
already know, man.
I don't know because Liverpool it's number 8. Everyone knows that. Steven Gerrard, Mr. Liverpool himself, Captain Fantastic. What is United again?
Might as well say 10, man. Say Rooney in that.
No. That'd be a lie then.
I can't
We
even
don't lie on this podcast.
That's the thing. I can't even say nothing because it's like I can't be holding 7 to your rival. So
That's
yeah.
You know, I can't. You know what? I don't. You think?
Cristiano Ronaldo,
I
George
think-
Best, David Beckham.
I honestly think if someone said I'm going to win a trophy and lose 7-0 to Spurs, I think I'll lose the trophy. I can't let Spurs can never, or Arsenal. If I lose 7-0 to Spurs or Arsenal, I'm hiding.
That's about that defeat. It was a hefty defeat, and in 10 years' time, they're still going to be going on about. It's going to be in Premier League history.
Yeah. What's the chances of getting revenge on that? Like, it's slim, innit? The chances of ever getting next 100 years.
Last time we scored, like, smashed Liverpool. I can't remember. It was a long time ago at Old Trafford.
Because even when Liverpool used to be sort of media and stuff, like the games will still be tight, innit?
Yeah.
So you would win most of them, but obviously it was usually 1-goal wins.
My question is: have Arsenal got United back for the 8-2?
Nah. Yeah, still waiting. They're
There you
still
go.
waiting. Yeah.
They are
They've
still
been
waiting.
nowhere close. They've been nowhere near as well. That's the
Bro,
thing.
what's right? Next season, when we play United, we're gonna get 6 goals against them in one of the games. Mark my words.
All right. I mean, you scored. It's last
We
season
scored
5-4, innit?
4, 5.
7.
We skipped
Yeah,
6
the last
and went straight to 7.
Yeah, the last 2 seasons haven't been good still. I can't lie.
Yeah, no,
Bro,
true.
look, last year when we played you guys, right? I mean, last year we won the FA Cup, Carabao Cup. No one remembers that, but everyone remembers Mohamed Salah scoring a hat trick at Old Trafford.
Yeah, no, it's true. But speaking about Mo Salah now, he's the next topic on our list. Obviously he broke not Ian Rush. I was gonna say Ian Rush, Robbie Fowler's Premier League goal scoring record for Liverpool in over 60 less games. I think it's 129 goals now. Let's say Salah, we'll assess it now, but let's say he stays at Liverpool for another 3-4 years. He would have been at Liverpool for what, nearly a decade. 2017 he joined. Does he have a case for being in the Premier League's all-time greatest 11?
I think he is.
Right wing spot.
I think he is.
Who's in the right wing?
I'll probably
Who can you put in contention?
Because when
Beckham,
the way I see it is,
Ronaldo. I'll probably put
the way
Ronaldo
I
on the
see
left.
it is,
Ronaldo on
the
the
way I
right.
see it-
Ronaldo on the right at United mainly, yeah. But we
But
could
the way I
move
see it is,
Ronaldo
right?
to the left. You can move Ronaldo to the left and play Salah, and
Is Ronaldo. I mean, if we move Ronaldo to the left, then
Yeah.
yeah, Salah. I would say Salah gets it.
I was checking his
Goals does he have in the BPL?
129 in 129 goals in I think just over 200 games, like just over. I think he's getting like 2 in 3 on average, like roughly, like in the Prem.
Yeah, he's very for a winger, it's very good numbers. But on the right hand side, I would say I think he just needs to win. I would say one more Prem because for me on the right hand side, I'll put
Who?
You can't think of anyone. Look,
no, that Readers, isn't it?
Who?
It's only Salah I can think of as a right winger. Off the
Yeah,
top of my
yeah, no, it's true because you have
unless you tell
you
me,
have Beckham, but I think I'm taking Salah.
that,
You know, the
yeah, I'll
goals.
take
Beckham is a world-class player when
Yeah,
back in his day, but
yeah,
Salah's numbers are just beyond crazy. They speak for themselves.
yeah,
The
Salah's
guy
not,
averages 1.33 goals or assists against Man United.
but yeah, I was looking at his big game record. Yeah,
Come
he's
on.
got I think in all comps like Prem and like FA Cup, you have the other cups. He's got 47 goals, 16 assists in 81 games against the top six. I think it's almost 0.8 goal involvements a game against the top six alone. But yeah, he's incredible, man. But yeah, moving on.
numbers have always been crazy though. Like I think he's scored like 20 goals the past like
But
5.
6 seasons in a row or something like that. Yeah.
even without looking at the numbers, his all-round game is underappreciated.
Yeah, no, I think I
Just
think people
because
don't give him enough credit for like
just because he doesn't look good on the eye, like an Eden Hazard does or a Neymar does, people don't give him any proper how good his dribbling actually is.
yeah, no, it's true, it's true. Like
Because
the dribbling for the Martinez, like that was crazy, man.
forget the Martinez goal. Last year against Man City, he took on 4 different players and put it right in the corner.
Oh yeah, the
No,
whole
but that's hot form though. Let's be real. Salah's not doing that constantly though. Let's be real.
yeah, no, true. I know what you mean. But
Don't get
in
Salah,
particular.
but yeah, not as too as like other people.
Alright, my
Martinez,
only question is, if Mohamed Salah played for Man United, would you hold the same opinion? No, you wouldn't.
I mean, he would have probably won a couple prems with that. So
Man City,
yeah,
man. It's only Man City that have stopped these guys. Can't lie. Like Salah, imagine if Man City won here. They would have what 4 prems probably.
He'd have 4 5 Prem easily.
4 prems. They would have wiped the floor. But I can't lie. When I'm not saying obviously he's not Messi, but when Messi, we know the Messi Boateng 2015. When I saw Martinez drop that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, no. In terms of the way
One minute, bro.
no, in terms of the way Martinez fell. In terms of the way he fell. That's it.
Martinez,
When Boateng fell.
Relax,
Even
relax. Martinez deserved this humbling.
Yeah.
He just slipped and he slipped.
I hear it.
He slipped, right? Because Salah was so good. That's why he slipped. He didn't know what to do with him.
Now, literally, all of our players whole game,
allow it, right?
whole time as well. So,
Bro,
but
he turned
that game. He played well.
He turned the butcher into a vegan. Allow it. Yeah.
Vegan.
You might call him the butcher. He is no butcher, bro.
Right. Move on now. Chelsea. Obviously we beat Dortmund. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? 2 days ago now. Yeah. So obviously we trailing 1-0 from the first leg. Champions League's all we've got left this season. Like we're not getting top 4. We're obviously out of both domestic cups already. Carabao Cups. Huh?
Relegation?
Nah. We ain't getting relegated, man. Allow me. Like we're 10th. We're 10th. Obviously, it's going to be probably worse than 15-16. 15-16, we came 10th as well, but I don't even know. We got 50 points that season. I don't know if we're going to get 50 this season, but we're finishing. There's no way we're finishing higher than 8th because like we're far away from even teams like Fulham and that. We're still like 5-6 points behind these guys, and there's not many games left. The games are right now.
The league.
Huh? How many games we have left?
How many games have you played?
Let me check. We've either played 25. Let me see. Is it 25 games we've played?
Yeah.
Let me see. Because I know some teams have games in hand, some teams. Let me see.
Because we played 25 with Orbia.
So yeah, we've played 25. But look, Brentford are 4 points ahead of us and they have a game in hand. Like, bro, like anytime we're not progressing anywhere. Fulham have played a game more than us. They got 5 points more than us.
That's in relegation form.
Yeah. No, literally, yeah. We've been in up until we beat obviously Leeds on the weekend. That was a cagey 1-0. We didn't even play well against Leeds. Well, we managed to grind out a 1-0 win. It's the Dortmund game where I was like, if we don't win Dortmund, that's my season over. Yeah. That's our best performance in a while.
Yeah, that's definitely your best performance.
That's our best performance since we beat AC Milan 3-0 at home. Like in any competition, that's our best performance. But obviously Champions League, we wait to see who we get next in the Champions League. Huh?
How far do you think you're gonna go?
Well, depending on the next opponent. I'll be honest. Depending on the next opponent, I think if we run into Bayern, I think it could be a long day. Man City will be a long day. Real Madrid will be a long day. Huh?
Everyone is beating you.
I think no. I think AC. You know AC Milan. We beat them home and away in the group.
And
AC Milan. No, you know the only two teams where I'm like I actually want in terms of I take my chances is them and Benfica. They're the only ones. Other than them, Benfica are cold. I know Benfica are decent. I've been seeing the bits of them, but in terms of if I had to narrow it down to two teams that I want, because bro, Napoli, no way. Man City,
Benfica,
Bayern,
right, are gonna want to absolutely batter you
Enzo,
guys stealing
because of Enzo.
I can see it already.
That's the thing. Like I know he's 100%. He ain't gonna get a warm reception when he goes back to Portugal if we get Benfica. But it's them two in terms of who I'll take my chances with will be them. But you're gonna have to play these guys at some point. If let's say you beat AC Milan, then there's no avoiding anyone. So, bro, that if we win the Champions League, this will be more of a miracle than 2012.
Yeah, the thing about the top team, they're so weird. Like they can be 10th in the league and then still go and end up winning the cup. So
yeah, weird, isn't it?
All Chelsea to say that they're definitely going to go out because they've done it before where they've got to a semi-final or final.
Yeah.
Because bro, I thought like 2012, I thought coming sixth and winning it was crazy. But if this team comes mid-table and wins the Champions League, although
the problem is you men can't score goals.
Yeah, true, but I'm relying on clean sheets, man. I can't even lie.
Exactly.
That's crazy. That's crazy how we're gonna have to keep out. Like, look at these strikers and these attackers around Europe, and I have to hope we can keep a clean sheet over 2 legs. Because I know we're not scored. Like, even against Dortmund, we missed chances. We missed chances against Dortmund at home. Even the away game, Felix was clean through on goal, hits the bar. We've seen how wasteful like Havertz, Sterling, like my attack is. So,
Napoli do not concede.
Huh?
Napoli are too good.
Bro, Napoli are dangerous, man. That's
Napoli
why I said.
win it all.
That centre back.
Oh, Kim in it. Kim in it. Yeah, no, he's cold, man. But I want to see if you had your if you saw the games, the other Champions League games, Bayern PSG, for example. I'm very surprised at PSG, to be honest. Like, I think they're getting worse. I think they're getting further away.
I'm not sure. I called it 2 weeks ago. PSG will lose. PSG are not a good team.
Yeah. I think they focus too much on like, let's tie Mbappe down. Like, let's get him down to a new contract.
How can you have Mbappe and Messi lead the line, but you have midfielder like Danilo Pereira, Fabian Ruiz,
Vitinha?
Like, come on, man.
You know what? I think the PSG. Go on, Jeff.
I feel like it's just how it is with Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. It's just individuals. They're not going to run for each other.
Exactly.
So it's always going to happen with PSG. Once you a team, especially with the way they're playing in their league every year. I mean, every season, the teams they're playing is just like they have to raise their standard as soon as they come into the Champions League. So I think they get put off by that. Yeah. So it's like when they raise the standards and when they come up against a team that actually knows how to play, you're just gonna pop that front three. You just can pop it around them. So it's a thing where I wasn't shocked that they went out. It was like
the thing I'm shocked about is that obviously in terms of the exit, I'm not. But it's like the money they spend, and I think they're getting worse. I think the old team with the Ibras, the Cavani's, Matuidi's, that team, like we're talking like the mid, like 3, 4, 5 years ago. That team's better than this team.
Yeah, because
the thing is, right, football has always been an 11-man team game, right? PSG play with 8 man every week.
Yeah,
in Champions League.
And I think you can only have one. You can only have one.
Only one player, whether that is Messi or Ronaldo.
And who's pushing it as well. In
Liverpool,
terms of we can just about
we are a high pressing team. Every single one of our players press the ball. Even Mohamed Salah presses the ball.
Yeah.
You cannot win games without everyone playing.
Yeah, like one max, because obviously you had the Ronaldos and Messis, but everyone else other than Ronaldo and Messi, Ronaldo at Real Madrid, obviously United before, like even Fergie, he would have Rooney and Tevez will be dropping back into midfield. Like Fergie usually, like in Europe, he would drop into like a 4-5-1, especially away from home, and Ronaldo be up front on his own.
Because there's a thing where it's like you can't. What can you say to that front three? You know what I'm saying?
But it will never work. It's never gonna work.
That is why PSG need a manager like Zinedine Zidane, a big name who knows how to control big egos like that.
I don't even think that would work.
I think because Kylian Mbappe respects Zidane.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Bro,
I think Messi would respect him as
bro,
well, even though they got the rivalry. So.
before last year, right? Who the hell is Gartier? I never heard of the guy.
Oh, Gautier, yeah,
Was
yeah,
that the new manager? Yeah.
yeah. That's their manager right now. But I don't know. I think PSG until like I think this generation of egos and like obviously these star
Yeah.
names.
I think players are overrated as well. I feel like their players, because they're getting paid so much money, they believe they're hype in it.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
the problem with
Like
PSG.
some players,
The
like
prob-
I think he's a good player, but he's a bit overrated.
Who?
People
who?
like Hakimi.
Mm.
I think,
Yeah,
but
Hakimi is so overrated.
yeah, he's a bit overrated.
But
Ramos is
He's
getting on a
done,
bit.
man. I can't believe
the
PSG actually took Ramos on a free. Obviously, he's a legend of the game and whatnot.
minute,
But his legs are done, man. He's
the
done.
thing is,
Now,
right?
same thing with
PSG should follow the Bayern Munich game plan. Buy every good player in your league instead of going out and buying older players. Why go out and buy Donnarumma for how much you ever bought him for when you could have gone to next door and got Mike Maignan instead, who is clearly the better goalkeeper.
now. To
Yeah,
be fair, Donnarumma was free in it. He was free, so
yeah,
But
it's true.
cool. But Donnarumma's wages are ridiculously high.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, man. PSG's wage
Look,
bill.
Mike Maignan is a way better keeper, and he would cost you 15 million. That's how much 80 million I got him for.
And yeah, and his wages won't obviously be as big as well. So
Exactly.
it's true.
Could have also gone out and gotten William Saliba, Wesley Fofana, all these French players, all in the French league at the time. Easily bought them.
Yeah, it's true.
Instead,
you know
you
what?
want to try to buy superstars. Like, it's not going to work.
They were just desperate to win the Champions League, but now they can't do it.
Yeah,
And they're not.
They're not
gonna
close. I don't even think they're like
They're not-
No, they're not.
they're not knocking on the door like I'm seeing
Bro.
Man City.
Yeah, that's the
If
problem.
Liverpool get if we bring in Jude Bellingham and we bring in another midfielder, next season we'll be in the Champions League again.
Hmm.
It's that simple.
Yeah, no, I don't
And
blame.
at the minute, we are miles off the Champions League.
Yeah.
But next season, if we bring in a Jude Bellingham, a Gavardio, and one more player, all of a sudden we're in the mix again.
Because yeah, you know why I'll never like sort of write off this Liverpool team. This season's basically like your 2021 season with like Van Dijk injured. They went from like nearly not making top four, obviously getting it on the last day, and then chasing the quadruple last season. So I fully expect Liverpool to be back. Like in terms
I'm
of
saying is, can you name a better moment than Alisson scoring a header?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
Alisson scoring a header against West Brom, yeah. I couldn't believe it, man.
You just can't write that.
I think that's probably the first game I've actually watched live that a goalkeeper scored in. Like obviously I know Paul Robinson got one back in the day. Tim Howard, I think I remember Tim Howard's one, and then Begovic one time.
Yeah.
But like this is the first one I actually watched because I watched that game live and I remember it, the West Brom. But before we wrap up, just quickly, the last topic is previewing the Real Madrid Liverpool second leg. I mean, like surely there's no way back, right? Surely not. This
Aye,
that'll be the greatest game. That's the best comeback, man. At the Bernabeu.
But this ain't at Anfield.
Yeah,
There's
it's surely you're out.
You say that, right? At the end of the day, crazy stuff have happened in football.
True.
That's what I'm saying.
It has. But
If we turn around
Mhm.
and we play the way we did against United in that second half, a comeback is very much possible.
do you guys think you can keep a clean sheet at the Bernabeu?
Yeah.
Or do
As long as Joe Gomez is nowhere near that team, I agree. Joe
Vinny-
Gomez, yeah, that man is the problem in our team.
Vinny versus Trent, yeah. You saw what he done to him last match. You saw what he done to him.
Yeah. Who was Trent's thing? Cover.
Jodinho.
Joe Gomez, who is a bum.
Oh my.
And now last year in the Champions League final, right? Who was Trent's cover then?
Did Konate play that? Konate played that, innit?
Konate played that game. Konate, even though he lost the game, he was man of the match.
Yeah, Konate was your best player, man. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. But what do you think? What do you think? Score prediction before we end it. Score prediction for the Real Madrid Liverpool. At the Bernabeu.
There's a 10% chance we come back. I'll leave it at that much.
No score. No prediction. I'm gonna go on, Jeff.
I think Liverpool will score, but Real Madrid, I'll go 3-1. 3-1
Yeah,
Real Madrid.
I'm going 3-1. I'm going 3-1 Madrid as well, man. Surely not, man. This Bernabeu. I know, obviously Liverpool. I know you've coming off the back of good form recently as well, but bro, Madrid
Yeah.
are different in this competition, man. They're different, man.
I
I don't
agree.
think I've ever seen Madrid squander a lead like this. Like, I don't think
No.
I have.
Yeah, but
A lot.
then again, it's history for it to happen eventually. Is it not?
Yeah, it's true, but they just put themselves in such a commanding position, man. Look, the experience these guys have, the
Nah,
Modric,
yeah.
the Benzemas, and that.
Bro, I don't
Heritage.
care what anyone says. Benzema is beyond overrated, man.
Oh, but you see the way he did the Allison goal was filthy though. Like,
Bro, like I said already, bro, I told you a week ago, right? Every result we've had this season with Joe Gomez does not count. He's a bum. This man is worse than Harry Maguire.
oh god, yeah, that's serious, man.
Holy shit.
Say that.
Wait,
Can't
bro,
say that.
have you watched the Joe Gomez play football?
Now listen, I've never rated Gomez, even from before. I've never rated him. I've always thought
No, never
I
right.
was ace merchant in it. But if you see Maguire,
Bro,
Wow.
no. I'm telling you now, Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk made him look good, bro. You do you play football?
yeah,
Yeah, he
Where
plays.
do you play?
CB.
Bro, you could play pro, right? It's a Virgil van Dijk. He will make you look a lot better than you actually are.
Nah, it's true.
Because
Joe Gomez is shit.
because the time was running out. I just saw the alert, less than a minute left, so I'm gonna wrap it up there.
Oh,
But it was great having both of you on. And yeah, I'll say bye to our viewers. Like, subscribe, and share. Let us know your thoughts on the Champions League, Premier League, or whatever competitions you watch, and we'll see you all again.
Liverpool comeback.
Liverpool comeback, yeah. All right, we'll see. We'll
Oh.
see on the next show if Liverpool have made it through or not to the next round. But take care, everyone.